Marco says there are rumors about Achan being on the trade block. Sadly, Greer put fat money on injury-prone players, and we end up losing a really good player because of mismanagement. Yeah, Marco, what rumor comes through, by the way? What stupid-ass rumor comes through? Just wondering. You know, the worst part is, Marco, is that you follow those stupid-ass rumors, and then you repeat the stupid-ass rumors. Why would you get rid of Achan? The only playmaker you have on offense. And it's not going to, and running backs don't cost you like a world of money. They're not even cap crippling players anymore. So I'm not exactly sure. That's just crap that people throw out there because they've got to fill a 24-hour cycle. And because they have a lot of suckers like you, Marco, you read it and you actually repeat that shit. You know, the title on the show, it says, losing leads Miami Dolphins fans to torturing themselves, like Marco Romero. He tortures himself with a stupid-ass rumor about Achan, just like you torture yourself with a stupid-ass rumor about Rex Ryan or Bill Belichick. I get it, dude. Ross is king-size stupid. I understand all of that. I understand that Ross is one dumb-ass mofo when it comes to football, okay? Real estate, business, all that. He's a genius, okay? When it comes to football, he's a horse's ass, all right? But that family is smart enough to know they can't hire Belichick. And they're not going to bring Rex Ryan here. But does it stop you idiots from actually repeating it and talking about it? No. Why? Because you're so beaten down by the Dolphins' incompetence for 45 years, starting from Shula till now, because Shula was super incompetent, bro. He was just an exceptional coach. But from 1980 on, he was as incompetent as it got when it came to personnel. Don Shula was a fucking joke. A fucking joke. The amount of stupid that he did constantly, it's amazing that he was still able to overcome some of that stuff. Because, man, you think Stephen Ross, by burying the Dolphins and killing them by a first and a third rounder, which doesn't help your front office either, Don Shula ruined first-round picks like it was going out of style, dude. He made stupid trades that blew up on his face like Hugh Green or Robin Senline. And it was just a comedy of errors. And it's been going on for 45 years. 45 years. And this is what it leads to. You guys torturing yourselves to the point that you repeat stupid shit that makes no sense. There's no way they would bring Belichick here. That would be absolute suicide for the ownership group. There's no way they bring Rex Ryan here. That would be absolute suicide. But you idiots talk about it. Idiots like Mr. Romero, they're going to trade Achan. Why would they trade Achan? He doesn't cost them anything for another year. They can burn him out for another year and tag him for a year and keep him cheap and all that and burn out the running back tag him for 2 more years and then release him after 6. You know they can do that, right? That's it. That's all. Why would they do that? Why would they get rid of that? But, you know, these are the things, and it's because you people are so tortured that you've been beaten down with all the stupid moves that have been going on for 45 years that you come up with your own stupid moves. It's amazing. Yeah, true Fin fan. Bill Belichick, our new GM, winning. I mean, it's like you see everything going on with Belichick. His entire this is if you ever watched the cover of Kansas, the band Point of No Return, how the ship is going off the edge, like it was like if the world was flat. That's exactly his career. Has gone completely like that. You're going to bring the guy here so he could try to break Don Shula's record? Like, it's like that would incinerate your entire fan base, and it would that would be the moment that you would really have to like, oh my God, this guy will never be able to step foot again in that stadium. But it's amazing how tortured you people are, that you're tortured to the point that when they throw things at you that make no sense whatsoever, you're throwing them out there or talking about them, repeating them like you actually think there's a chance that it could happen. And then the good thing for the media is that so many of you are not very smart. They can feed off of your ass. And this is why the local writers can tell you, oh, well, no, wait, there's still a playoff chance, if that, because, they're also afraid of the doom and gloom. Oh. Come on, folks. Let's go. Use your head. Use some common sense. It's the whole thing. Oh, Tyreek's going to get traded. No, he will not get traded the entire offseason. No, he won't. Oh, cut Tua. They can't cut Tua. It's just like it goes over and over and over again. You people are so tortured that it leads you to this kind of shit. It's sad, man. It's sad because I see it and I know none of it is going to happen. And you constantly see people repeating it and talking about it and writing about it and posting on social media. And it's like, how dense can you be? Can you just take a moment when you see something? Can you take a moment and think about it? Think about the pros and the cons and how does it make sense or it doesn't make sense or whatever. Oh, we're going to trade for Jonathan Taylor. No, you're not going to trade for Jonathan Taylor. Oh, we're going to trade for Dalvin Cook or sign him right away. No, they're not. They don't want to trade for him. They're not going to sign him and give him any big money. That's not what they do. But no, for months, you had writers talking about, no, you've got to get, Dalvin Cook, because if you get Dalvin Cook, it's the missing ingredient. This is what losing and coming up short and not doing things right for 45 years, this is what it does to the fan base. This is what it does to the media. I saw media talking up Jack Jones last week. Like, are you kidding me? Do you know how bad that guy is? He's a mediocre player. You're starting him because there's nothing out there. That's why. It's not because Rasul is any good. He's a mediocre player. You've got nothing here. Somehow or another, we're going to start talking up like mediocre players. This is what happens. When the standards have been set so low, you say, oh, we need a guy to win a playoff game. That's the standard. That's how beaten and tortured we are as a Dolphin fan base. That the standards are, we just need a guy to win a playoff game, which means nothing. Doesn't mean anything if you can't, perennially get back to the playoffs, if you can't maybe get to the next stage and the next stage after that, and those kind of things. But that's how tortured and beaten down we are, that you idiots are discussing Rex Ryan, Bill Belichick, or the trade of Achan. You got to stop, man. You got to stop.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.